Hi everyone, today we have to discuss about the topic organogenesis. Organogenesis is a phase of embryonic development that starts at the end of a gastrulation and continue until birth. During organogenesis, the three germ layers form gastrulation, like the ectoderm, endoderm, and mesoderm from the internal organs of the organism. The endoderm of a vertebrate produces tissue within the lungs, thyroid, and pancreas. The cell of each three germ layer undergo differentiation, a process where less specialized cell became a more specialized taught the expression of a specific set of genes. Cell division is driven by a cell signal cascade. Differentiation is influenced by extracellular signals such as a growth factor that are exchanged to adjacent cell, which is called juxtacrine signaling, or a neighbor cell over short distance, which is called paracrine signaling.
The topic is cell division, but it's before we definitely knows that what is cell. Cells are the basic units of life. It is the smallest units of every living organism. It can perform structural and functional roles in living organism. The cell is discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. It looks like a honeycomb structure. Now, we are going to the topic, what is cell division? Cell division happens when a parent cell divides into two or more cells called daughter cells. Cell division usually occurs as a part of larger cell cycle. All cells reproduced by splitting into two, where each parental cell gives rise to two daughter cells. These newly formed daughter cells could themselves divide and grow, giving rise to a new cell population that is formed by the division and growth of single parent cell. In other words, such a cycle of growth and division allow a single cell to form a structure consisting of millions of cells. Types of cell division. These are two distinct types of cell division, out of which the first one is vegetative division, wherein each daughter cell duplicates the parent cell called mitosis. The second one is meiosis, which divides into four haploid daughter cells. Mitosis. Mitosis have the four key phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Mitosis, the process cells use to make exact replicate of themselves. Mitosis is observed in almost all the body cells, include eye, skin, hair, and muscle cells. Definition of mitosis. Mitosis is a type of cell division that's result is in the formation of two daughter cells, each with the same number and kind of chromosome as a parent cell. Now we see the meiosis. Meiosis is sometimes called reduction division. Meiosis is broken down into two stages of cell division, that are meiosis 1, meiosis 2. Meiosis 1 is prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, and telophase 1. Meiosis 2 is prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. Meiosis in this type of cell division, sperm or egg cells are produced instead of identical daughter cell, as in meiosis. Definition of meiosis. Meiosis is a type of cell division that results in the formation of four daughter cells, each which have the half the number of chromosomes as a parent cell.
Structure and function of DNA and RNA. DNA is first found by Frederick Miescher. The double helix structure was proposed in 1953 by James Watson and Francis Crick. DNA is a deoxyribonucleic acid and it is hereditary material in humans and all other organisms. DNA molecule is made up of millions of nucleotides. Each nucleotide is composed of a phosphate group, pentose sugar, and a nitrogenous bases. There are 4 nitrogenous bases. They are adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Adenine base pairs with thymine with 2 hydrogen bonds, and cytosine base pairs with guanine with 3 hydrogen bonds. There are 3 types of DNA. They are bDNA, aDNA, and zDNA. bDNA is a right-handed DNA proposed by James Watson and Francis Crick. aDNA is similar to the bDNA, it is right-handed DNA, and zDNA is the left DNA which is in zigzag pattern. RNA. RNA is a ribose nucleic acid. It uses ribose sugar instead of deoxyribo, and it is generally single stranded. RNA contains uracil in place of thymine. There are 3 types of RNA: tRNA, transfer RNA, rRNA, ribosomal RNA, mRNA, messenger RNA. Function of RNA. They function as an adapter molecule in protein synthesis. It facilitates the translation of DNA into proteins.
Hey everyone, today we are gonna see about endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is a tubular network of membranes found within the cytoplasm of the eukaryotic cell. In 1897, a French cytologist, Charles Garnier, termed this newfound structure as ergastoplasm. You have a question, then when it called as endoplasmic reticulum? Fortunately, the endoplasmic reticulum only had to live with this name for 5 whole decades. But in 1953, Keith Porter renamed the organelle as endoplasmic reticulum. Let's dive into the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. What does the endoplasmic reticulum look like? The endoplasmic reticulum has a structure designed to enable it to efficiently carry out its functions. And all of the eukaryotic organelles, the endoplasmic reticulum has the most architecturally striking structure. Let me tell you. If we look at the structure of the endoplasmic reticulum, it basically looks like a bunch of rough sheets and smooth tubules. The endoplasmic reticulum is a network of interconnected flattened sheets known as cisternae and branching tubules that extend from the nucleus to the rest of the cell. These sheets and tubules are made up of phospholipid membrane continuous with the membrane that surrounds the nucleus. And yeah, this network of tubules is held in a place with the help of the cytoskeleton. In terms of morphology, the endoplasmic reticulum can be classified into 2 types. They are rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. We call it rough endoplasmic reticulum because if we look at the surface of the rough endoplasmic reticulum, we notice the presence of membrane-bound ribosomes, whereas in smooth endoplasmic reticulum, we do not find any membrane-bound ribosomes. Let's see the functions of endoplasmic reticulum. The majority of the functions of rough endoplasmic reticulum is associated with protein synthesis. The rough endoplasmic reticulum also plays an important role in protein folding, also ensures quality control regarding correct protein folding. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum has many functions including synthesis of lipids, steroids, carbohydrates, as well as the metabolism of exogenous substances such as drugs or toxins. The function of smooth endoplasmic reticulum vary depending on the type of cell. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum found in muscle cells has a special name. It is called sarcoplasmic reticulum, which regulate calcium ion concentration during muscle contraction and relaxation. In the adrenal glands, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum secretes cholesterol, which is a precursor of steroid hormones. In liver, the smooth endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes and stores enzymes essential for detoxification. Essentially, it helps you get rid of things that are bad for our body, like alcohol and drugs.
Structure and functions of eukaryotic cells. What is eukaryotic cells? Eukaryotic cells have a nucleus enclosed within the nuclear membrane and form large and complex organisms. Protozoa, fungi, plants and animals all have eukaryotic cells. They are classified under the kingdom Eukaryotia. They can maintain different environments as a single cell that allow them to carry out various metabolic reactions. This helps them grow many times larger than the prokaryotic cells. Characteristics of eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells have a nucleus enclosed with a nuclear membrane. The cell has mitochondria. Flagella and cilia are locomotor organs in eukaryotic cell. Cell wall is the outermost layer of eukaryotic cells. The cells divide by a process called mitosis. The eukaryotic cells contain a cytoskeletal structures. The nucleus contains a single annelid DNA which carry all the genetic informations. Structure of eukaryotic cells. The eukaryotic cell structure comprises the following. Plasma membrane separates the cell from the outside environment. It comprises specific embedded protein which help in exchange of substance in and out of the cell. Cell wall. Cell wall is a rigid structure present outside the plant cell. It however absent in animal cell. Provides shape to the cell and helps in cell-to-cell interaction. It is a protective layer that protects the cell from any injury or pathogen attack. It is composed of cellulose, hemicellulose, pectins, proteins. Cytoskeleton is present inside the cytoplasm, which consists of microfilaments, microtubules, fiber to provide perfect shape to the cell, anchor the organelles and stimulate this movement. Endoplasmic reticulum. It is a network of small tubular structure that divide the cell surface into two parts, luminal and extraluminals. Endoplasmic reticulum is of two types. Rough endoplasmic reticulum contains ribosome, smooth endoplasmic reticulum that lack ribosome and therefore smooth. Nuclear plasm enclosed within the nucleus and contain DNA and a protein. The nuclear envelope consists of two layers, the outer membrane and the inner membrane. Both the membrane are permeable to ion molecule and the RNA material. Ribosome production takes place inside the nucleus. Golgi apparatus. It is made up of flat disc-shaped structures called cisternae. It absents the red blood cells of humans and sieve cells of plants. They are arranged parallel and concentrically near the nucleus. It is an important site for the information of glycoproteins and their ribosomes. They are main site for protein synthesis and composed of proteins and ribonucleic acids. Mitochondria. These are also known as a powerhouse of cell because they produce energy. It consists of an outer membrane and inner membrane. The inner membrane is divided into folds and secretae. They help in regulation of cell metabolism. Lysosomes. They are also known as suicidal bags because they possess hydrolytic enzyme to digest protein, lipids, carbohydrate and nucleic acid. Plastids. They are double membrane structure and found only in plant cells. These are three types: chloroplast, chromoplast, leucoplast. That contains chlorophyll and is inward protects. This is chromoplast that contains a pigment called carotene that provide a plant yellow, red or orange color. The leucoplasts are colorless, raw oil, fats, carbohydrates or proteins.